Good morning, and we're back again for another vlog with myself, Darren, a HGV Class 1 driver here in the UK, and this is a day in the life of a HGV 1 driver. And we are also finally back after having a week off from COVID. I say week off from COVID, it was more of Saturday, Sunday, Monday was rough for COVID. Tuesday I was not bad, good enough to work, but however work kept saying to me, do you want another day off? I was like, why not? I'll take advantage of this, I'll take the full week off. But unfortunately, I've had to come in today, which is a Friday. Quick little shout out as well to Marcus. Whilst I've been off, he's been looking after Nemesis. It's kept in a nice, clean condition. So cheers, mate. The trailer for today, I've just picked it off the side of the road. And now we need to go into the hub so we can get loaded with the stuff that I need for today. I think I've got quite an easy one today, I'm not gonna lie. I believe, I've not checked my run yet, you see, so I'm unsure what I'm going to be doing, but I believe I'm collecting the stuff now from the hub to get loaded up and then take it to our Widnes depot. So that's what I presume I'm doing. And then after that, I'm not really too sure just yet until I get my scanner loaded up, which I'll do very shortly whilst I'm getting loaded. But for Friday, it should be an okay day. Hopefully it's a little bit earlier than what it was last time, because when I finished coming back from Milton Keynes, it was like 7 o'clock on a Friday night I finished, wasn't it, last week? Which is a little bit later than I want. Let's be honest with you. But at the same time, I've been off all week, I can't really complain if it is a 7 o'clock finish. Let's be honest, I need the hours at the moment. I've got to make up for it. So unfortunately, we don't get paid sick pay. That's one of the downsides about being a driver. We are pretty much straight back at it, aren't we? Back to the daily grind. Just need to fold up the curtains a little bit like so, and then get one of these internal straps and pull it round just so we can secure it nicely to the back. A little bit like so, so just feeding the strap right round, then you come around to this bit, straight down, hooks onto there, nice and tight, so when I drive into the warehouse the curtains are not going to flap around and cause damage to the poles. And then just repeat the process for the other side. So it turns out COVID has reared its ugly head again, hasn't it, around up and down the country. Some of the in-laws, they were ill with it a few weeks back. I was ill with it weekend. I know a couple of other people have been ill with it. And also Leanne, she's ill with it at the moment. And little man, I think he's escaped it, fingers crossed so far. Let me know, have you had it recently? Is it just up in the northwest, or is it across the whole country? And as you can probably hear, a little bit short of breath still at the moment. I'm still getting a little bit fatigued. Hopefully it won't be too much longer though, I'm short breathed for, because just doing that then, I can feel it a little bit still. So it's not contagious, I'm all right to be driving. I've spoke to work already, I've got a negative test result. But unfortunately, yeah, it just seems to be lingering around a little bit more than what it did last time. Right then, all loaded up, the trailer is nice and secured, so let's hit the road straight to Widnes. From Ashton, where I am now, it's probably going to take about half hour, maybe 40 minutes to get to Widnes, where our depot is. It's quite a simple and easy one though to get there. Straight down the M6 onto the M62, jump onto the M57 south, and then the depot's pretty much just around the area. So it's not too much messing about as such, it's just traffic and whatnot, isn't it, really, getting there. This time of day, it's currently 7 AM. I'm hoping traffic won't be too bad. I'm not too sure if the kids are still off school with the elections, etc. going on. I don't know if you're using the schools for polling stations, or is it half term? I don't know. Could be either. But I took little man down to the trampoline place over in Wigan, which was quite good. It's one of the big trampoline warehouses, and I've got to say he absolutely loved it there. Cried all the way home because he didn't want to leave, bless him. I felt quite tight on him, I really did, but we had to leave, it was closing. Unfortunately, a 3-year-old doesn't really understand that, does it? Well, I can't believe actually, little man is 3 at the end of this month already. It's gone so quick. God. And I'm 39 in 3 weeks. Wow. Wow, I do feel old. I really do feel old. 39 in 3 weeks. God, it comes around quick, doesn't it? This year's gone so fast. I mean, you wouldn't think it was July though, would you, with the weather it's been lately? It's been really awful, hasn't it? Where are the good old traditional summers? It's July when I was a kid, I remember it being like really hot and sunny and yeah, just like abroad as such. But now it's just wet and miserable, isn't it, all the time? We had a week of sun in June, that was about it. Ah well. I can't believe as well, I've been off for a week with the holiday and then I've only been back in work for a week again, haven't I? Then I'm off. Been off sick. So that's gone quick whilst I've been off. So hopefully the vlogs will be a little bit more sustainable as well over the next few weeks. Next week though, I am off on Thursday, and then a week after I'm off on, I think I'm off on the Monday or a Thursday as well, due to childcare. But then after that, it should be back to normal Monday to Friday vlogs as well for you guys. I'll try and keep it as much as I can as well, to 7 PM uploading time Monday to Friday. Obviously, if I'm staying a night out somewhere that has no internet, then I kind of struggle sometimes to try and get uploaded, but I'll try my best for you. If you've got any questions about ACV driving as well, let me know down below in comments. I'll try my best to answer as much as I can. If I can't answer it, I'm sure one of our fantastic subscribers who has a hell of a lot of knowledge will be able to answer the question for you. Because a lot of my subscribers, they know a lot about this industry, which is good really, because I learn off them as well. Moment of truth: is the M6 clear, or is it going to be a typical Friday? So far so good, it's looking all right, it's moving, good fast pace there as well. Can't wait for these roadworks to finish, that's for sure. Sneak my way in, thank you very much. As like, thanks. Do you know what? I think today's weather might be alright as well, looking at it. It's currently dry anyway, so that's a bonus. But the sun is trying to break out, it really is. And I was wondering why I was so hot. I've actually got the heating on as well. So I think Marcus, who was in it yesterday, has left the heating on a little bit. It's like 24 degrees, the heater on. I was like, whew, it's a bit warm. It's only 13 degrees outside. I forgot about the heating inside the truck. Yeah, if the road's like this, it should only take half hour to get to the Widnes depot, which isn't bad. Whilst I'm getting unloaded, it gives me a bit of an opportunity now to use my new gadget. Costs about 20 quid, perfect for the truck, just to keep in there, nice little hoover. Came in a nice little tidy bag, and it comes with a few different attachments as well. So I've got this little brush one to help with the dust and getting scrub off. That can do with the main floor. And also, it's got this little extender, so if it's hard to reach places, I can just bend it and then hoover in. Not too bad. Works all right, that. Definitely gonna come in handy. And one of the best things about that hoover is you can charge it up using USB in the truck. Just over at Widnes now with one of our clients. I've arrived here about 40 minutes ago. Still no sign of getting loaded, unfortunately. So Looks like today could be waiting around for quite a bit. I've got to get 24 pallets collected from here, take back to our depot, and then once unloaded, I've got one in Speak, I think it is, for a collection of 4 pallets. And then after there, back to our Widnes depot, collecting 6 pallets to then take to the hub, I do believe, but it could be another collection in between them two as well. Currently 1 hour and 25 minutes been here for, still no sign of getting loaded. Luckily though, Adam is on the case, and hopefully it won't be too long before they do start loading me. So, fingers crossed, Adam, you can get through to him and then give him a little kick out the backside to get there, you know, get a bit quicker. Hey! All loaded up now, and I'm not too sure what took them so long because it's 3 hours later and I'm ready to leave. A little bit behind on our schedule for today due to the long loading times at the last place. It's currently 11:30 just gone. And I'm about to pull up our depot at the moment. So I need to get unloaded. Hopefully the 6 pallets that I'm collecting later on, if they're ready now, I'll collect them whilst I'm here, and it saves coming back, you see, a little bit later on. But the next collection, it's only in Speak, so it's just up the road, about probably 3 miles up the road for me. So it doesn't take long to get there, which is good. And I don't think it's a planned collection either. I think they're closed before 3 o'clock, so I've got plenty of time for that, don't have to worry there. Since it's 11:30, we might as well have an early dinner. And of course, take advantage that this place has got a kettle, so I can get boiled water pretty easy then. Don't mind if I do. Yummy. I think one of the clients have been trying to sweeten us up a little bit. Give that a little bit of a spray. So a downside with these man trucks, setting these up every so often seems to stick quite regular. Much better now. Get the straps on, ratchet it nice and tight. It's currently 1:30 now, and I've collected the 7 pallets over at Speak. Now all I need to do is go back to the Widnes and get another 7 pallets from that place earlier on. So I'm hoping, in theory, it should be a lot quicker. But it just depends if anybody's in the yard. I've got to wait for it to be clear because I can only have 1 wagon in and out at a time, which slows the process down a lot. It seems to be getting in all right. A little bit of a tight one by the looks of it, to be fair. I suppose it's nothing more tighter than what you would at the services when you're between 2 trucks. Doing a good job. Obviously all the cars are impatient instead of waiting. I'll get around myself now as well. There's a little bit tight one actually. Oh, the temperature's come right back up again. It's currently 20 degrees at the moment in the cab. Feels a little bit more warmer than that though. And to get to Widnes from where I am now, for the destination at least, it's probably going to be about 20 minutes or so, so I should be there for 2 o'clock. Just arrived now at the Widnes job, but I've got to go through their other gate. So normally I'll reverse into this one here, but I've got to take it through the other gate. So it's a little bit of a tight one. Just got to get out, open the gate again, it's closing, it's on a timer. Only set. Not as fit as what I used to be. We'll take it nice and wide, swing it. Don't worry, I meant to do that. I've just got to take it as wide as I possibly can. Got to take it right up to the building here on the passenger side. So if we didn't do that little shunt at the first coming into the gate, you struggle getting around that corner. So you can't really do it in one big swing. Well, you can do, but it's very, very tight. I've got how much space. But if you take it as wide as you can, to where you can't actually get the driver's side through it, shunt back a little bit and then do a little bit tighter, back end of the trailer will follow through nicely. So close, but yet so far away, Mr. Ice Cream Man. I'm not gonna lie, I would love an ice cream right now. But I'm locked inside this compound, I couldn't get out in time. And now all I need to do is play the waiting game for a little bit longer. Ready to start heading back towards the depot now, but because the yard is quite tight, I can't spin it around on the spot. So what I need to do is a little bit of a 3-point turn as such. Luckily there's a bit of a T-junction what I can use inside their yard. Take it around nice and slow so you got loads of control. Then the same procedure again, it's nice and slow, take your time, bit of left steer, not a lot, only a little bit, and then back to the right, steer slowly. There we go, now we're ready to go straight out. To get back to the depot over in Ashton from where I am now in Widnes, we're looking at about a half-hour drive. Thank you. But that depends on traffic. It being a Friday, could take a little bit longer. And it's currently 5 to 3 at the moment, so I reckon about 20 to 4 back at the yard to get this unloaded. Then I've still got to drive to our other depot. So 5 o'clock finish, I reckon. Is that Dave? Cheers, mate. And the way I'm going to go back, actually, instead of jumping on the motorway that way, because it might be a bit backed up, I'm going to go back towards Sankey from where I am now at this part of Widnes. It's only around the corner. And then I can just cut through little A roads instead, avoiding all the traffic. Oh dear, oh dear. So, work phoned me up, the office. I said, could you nip back towards St Helens, just off the motorway a bit? There's an industry estate around there, our client. Can you grab us 6 pallets from there for us, please, mate? I was like, yeah, no problems, mate. So I jumped back on the motorway just now, coming up towards St Helens Junction, and there's a police car and an unmarked car, both with the lights on. I don't know if they're slowing down, well, they are slowing down traffic. Hopefully not closing the motorway. I've got a half-mile marker just coming up now for the junction I need to come off at. So I don't know what's happening. I'm just hoping there's not been an accident or anything. So, police car that's unmarked, it's just coming off onto the slip road now with the lights on still. So maybe they pulled somebody over and they're getting them to follow them, hopefully. Hopefully that's the case. Yeah, I'm hoping that that is the case. So I can just see the flashing lights at the back of them on the unmarked one. The other police car, he's not got any lights on now. But he's coming into the left-hand lane, whereas the other one stayed in the right lane. I presume the marked police cars actually going to try and block them in so they can't pull out. Or if they try and drive off because they're behind the unmarked police car. You don't see that every day. But to be fair, I have seen a couple of police chases in the past though. Where they come flying past me on my side of the road and then they close the road off in front of me, and then I've seen it on the other side of the motorway twice. Where cars are just swaying all over the place and you got the police cars trying to stop all the traffic. That was quite mental. That was near Bolton. Got another reverse. A little bit of a left turn. And then start guiding it round to the right, nice and slowly. Straight it up. And jobs are good in. Collection all done. I just need to try and snake my way around all these cars spot around here. This tight corner. Hard right, then last minute hard left. Again, I've just got to come right over as much as I can so the trailer doesn't cut the corner and hit the building. That's tight. Back wheels as well. There we go. Now we're through. Oh, don't know why they make that parking area around there. Should be no parking on that bit, shouldn't it? Or is that just me thinking it? Currently 4:25 now, coming through Ashton. Got a couple of people paralytic there to the right. A little bit too much to drink. Got the races on today, haven't we, at Haydock, so it's going to be chaos around here. Try and get back to our over depot. A little bit of a shame that, but it is what it is. We'll get through traffic. Yeah, Dave. I'm hoping to be leaving realistically 5:15, the latest. I've just spoke to Andy, so a little shout out to Andy, one of our other drivers. He's over at the hub at the moment. He said, I think there was like 4 drivers in a queue at the moment in front of himself. So I could be number 6. Which isn't good really, because I could be there for about an hour. At that rate. So I've planned for 45 minutes. Anything before that is a bonus. But it's a bit realistic then, isn't it, as well? And expectations to getting loaded and everybody else in the queue as well. So then back at the yard for 6 o'clock, realistically finishing. Back home for 6:30. He's not the best, is it? But it's not the worst at the same time. And then if we finish for 6 o'clock, I've got a nice, what time did I start this morning? Was it half 5 was it this morning I started? I think it was. At least got 12.5 hours in as well. So that's a good amount of work for me. Right, and here we are. 4:30. Let's see how long it takes. And just like that, because I was in such a rush to get home to this little fella, I forgot to end the video. And the one who's sick around the corner. Just been having your tea, haven't you? Yeah. Yeah, you got it all over your pyjamas. We're going to have to get you dressed again, aren't we? Yeah, spaghetti hoops. Yeah. Yeah, you thought that was a good idea. Yeah. So I'm going to leave the video there. So thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time. Bye. Bye.